Hello, pinballers. I just wanted to do another video, of course, about pinball repairs and what I use for uh, doing repairs, and also what I use for doing either cab touch-ups or the Playfield touch-ups. And what I am going to do Uh, today is show you what I use if I'm going to match colors. I use these clear plastic sheets. I got them at the craft warehouse here at for $5.99, which is about $6, roughly $6. So it's about $1 a sheet because you get 6 in this package. I've already have a couple out of here. Uh, of course, you're saying, but pinball reviewer, these aren't clear. They're blue. Um, well, that's because they have a protective uh, thing film over them. The, I kind They're kind of like the old cell shades that like your cartoons on TV would use. I don't think everything's pretty much gone to computer generated art stuff, so they really don't use these clear plastic sheets really anymore. But so of course, the first thing I do is take off this blue stuff, and it comes off really easily. And of course, there's the film on both sides, so you have to take both sides off. And of course, I cut my nails right before I did this video, so of course I can't get this other side. Oh, there we go. So there's the clear plastic sheet. What I do, just pretend that I have some paint on the brush, and what I do is I actually mix up the two colors that I think are going to go good with it, and then I kind of increment it. I kind of eyeball it to what I think it might be, and I usually only do like one or two dabs of paint that I'm going to match or mix up, and then I put it on the one of the corners of this plastic, let it dry, and after the first coat is dry, I do a second coat because that'll give me an idea of what it'll look like. Sometimes you'll need more coats on a touch up on a playfield or cab, but for the most part you only need about a couple of coats of paint on this. And then what I do is I just lay it uh, just give a and then I just pretend it's this isn't a capacitor kit thing. Just pretend it's like a playfield, and pretend that I'm doing something with red. And which actually I didn't have to do any mixing of the red on my cab. That I basically did a repaint of the whole cab, but the red I didn't really do anything with because it matched uh, very well. But I just put the paint swatch right onto the cab or the playfield that I want to match as close as possible. Sometimes it's harder to match, but this will take a lot of the guesswork of putting on the paint and then going, ooh, that's way off, or it looks fine. So this is a good tip that I actually want to give kudos to My Vintage Pinball. He's I'll link uh, I'll link his YouTube account to this video. What he basically does is he breaks down the different repair steps in easy video form to like I I just rewatched a how to touch up a playfield, and what he does with the plastic inserts that are really worn down, and the paints that he uses and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I use different paints than he does, but it doesn't really matter. Uh, but we both use acrylic paints, so that's where I got this idea from, is My Vintage Pinball. He has really good tips, and I think that's everything. And one of these videos I'll do a video showing the battery compartment off of the main CPU board that I just took off yesterday. Sorry I won't have any video of that, but there is many videos. If you do pinball repair, there is most likely a how to take off the battery holder. I've seen a lot of people just cut them off with wire cutters, or some desolder the holder and put it back on, but then they put a remote battery somewhere on the back box. I'll probably do that eventually. Probably put the original battery holder back in. Of course, a brand new one, because I found out when I did take out the one that was in there, I thought only one of the battery holder top pieces were going to come out, and actually 3 of them fell out. So that one, of course, is not going to go back in. I'm going to do the remote battery holder, because that's pretty much the best thing to do for to keep the battery acid from eating the board. And actually, it's actually alkaline, not acid, but but a lot of us are guilty of calling it battery acid when it actually is alkaline base. So, but whatever. We think of it as battery acid because it will eat things. It's highly corrosive, so I think that's why we kind of have the wiring in our heads that we think it's battery acid when it's in reality a alkaline. So, but whatever. I think that's it for this portion of the video. So I hope this helped out on if you need any Playfield touch-ups. And so yeah, hope this helped, and bye bye.